Hi there, you guys, Aquarius. Welcome to your general forecast. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus sign videos for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. I'd really like to thank you guys for supporting my channel, the likes and the subscribes and the comments, and especially thank you so much for those donations. And now, today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck and 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Aquarius, this is your card, the King of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is someone that's thinking about a communication that they have to do. They don't know how to act on it. They're doing a lot of thinking about it. They're intelligent and charming, and they have logic and reasoning powers. This can be you or someone you know. They make good decisions. They're blunt and upfront with the truth, and they're highly principled, and they believe in keeping their word. Yet they can be suspicious and overcautious. This is someone that is always fair. They always speak the truth. So listen for the correct approach. They're objective and logical and intelligent. They're abrupt and authoritative and assertive, and yet they seem emotionally distant. This is someone that is striving for impartiality. They want to take action. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Aquarius. The 5 of Cups, water energy. This is Mars in Scorpio. This is a card of dwelling on a painful past. But it's those 2 cups behind him that he's not seeing that is really important. That is the bridge over troubled waters, and you will get over it. This is being sad and remorseful and disappointed. Down in the dumps. You could be mourning a past or anticipating a loss, and maybe even blaming yourself. It's hoping for more than you get. And in this position, there's some tension and restriction. This can be moving on from mourning and regret. Or someone may be refusing to deal with their feelings altogether. And your unhappiness is a result of your attitude, which you can change. This can be a shifting of the attention from the 3 of Cups to the 2 of Cups. It's hopeful expectations, the return of enjoyment, new alliances. It can also be the return of an old friend or a loved one. This person can be getting over this loss, and they take steps to carry on with what really matters. It can be disappointment ends, but it may not be as good as you thought. The King of Swords with the 5 of Cups is someone that feels sad at having to make decisions or have to have a conversation based on analysis and logic. Here's your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Aquarius. The Ace of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Ace of Cups is the most important reading, or card in this reading. There are no majors. So this is the focus, all this overflowing love. This can be the beginning of a great love. Joy, contentment, productiveness. This is one of the yes cards. This is a divine influence, divine guidance from the universe. And it's healing. It could also be some form of good news coming. This is the purest aspect of emotional energy. New beginning, a new love or a one-on-one relationship of any kind. It can be the birth of a child or an idea. It is a fertile time for creative growth and the consummation of something hoped for. And remembering that the highest manifestation is the act of forgiving. To forgive is divine. So remember to pay attention to subtle signs of synchronicity. This is going with the flow. Like the star, the Ace of Cups symbolizes the infinite supply of love available to all who become open receivers. Key word here is blessing. The King of Swords with the Ace of Cups is feeling an overflowing of emotion, but thinking you may need to put those feelings aside for logic. Your fourth card, the card of the future, the outcome, the results, and the advice. Aquarius, the Three of Wands, fire energy, Aries energies. The Three of Wands is always us, the seeker. This is expectation and waiting. It's about something that's already been set into motion and being in a holding pattern, waiting, looking forward, being hopeful. This is expanding your horizons, planning, strategizing, acting on intentions, experiencing creative powers, broadening your horizons, delegating, thinking, gathering input. It's looking from higher ground to see what happens, and it's looking towards the future and plans being underway. It's expanding movement and progression, and there's commitment to your plans. And in love, make that first move. You may be waiting for the perfect moment. There's a bright future ahead, so it makes it a great time to let go of past hurts. There's no turning back now, and your efforts will be rewarded. The King of Swords with the Three of Wands is self-confidence. It's being on the lookout for what you want, and knowing your dream is on the way. That's really good, Aquarius. Here's your fifth card. The bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Aquarius. Number 6 of Swords. Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury always represents communication and planning. This is a transition and a movement of any kind. It's forging forward. It's recovery, mental healing and support, and a calm and undisturbed future ahead. It's leaving your troubles behind, and now there's going to be smooth sailing and a calm after the storm. It's a move or a journey being protected and redirected, and this change goes smoothly, and there's relief at what you left behind. So be open for how things develop and have patience. This is a release of tension and anxiety and something confusing or destructive. It may have drained your energy. So let go of what is holding you back. This is a mental shift and a calming of emotions, and healing has begun. The King of Swords with the Six of Swords. These are both Aquarius cards. It's using your head or adjusting your thinking to get through a problem. It's successful strategies and systems. It's rationally moving on from difficulties, and there can be a karmic influence. The Five of Cups with the Ace of Cups is healing a relationship. It's feelings of disappointment that could delay or hamper a new relationship. It can be emotional baggage or turmoil. The Five of Cups with the Three of Wands is emotional setbacks that may inspire progress. This might have been some disappointments. There's a preoccupation and some reaching out that took time. The Five of Cups with the Six of Swords is recovering and moving on from disappointments. The Ace of Cups with the Three of Wands is a new emotional experience that you wait for. It's the start of a new relationship and waiting for results and waiting to reconcile. And in someone's case out there, it can also represent creative writing. The Ace of Cups with the Six of Swords is overwhelming emotions that may isolate you, and it is moving towards healing. The Three of Wands with the Six of Swords is expecting movement and a transition to better. It's planning on moving or a vacation, and someone's work may require them to travel. Here's your oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Card number 3, Between Worlds, Aquarius. Card number 3, Between Worlds. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness and no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. That 6 of Swords is going into the unknown. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you're invited to see with curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Thanks, you guys, Aquarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.